प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति सिरूप भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु शिला भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति गौरव वैष्णव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति गौरव वैष्णव गोस्वामी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु शिला भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति भूदेव सौती गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति कुसुम समन गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति कुमार मौसम गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति कुमार संत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला भक्ति कुमार संत गोस्वामी महाराज जी तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद पद्म शिला सदानंद स्वामी जी की तुलाभ अभिन्न गुरु पाद शिला भक्ति विभा पुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। सपार्श शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु मदीय शिक्षा गुरु तुलाभ शिला भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। और तुलाभ अभिन्न मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु तुलाभ शिला भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की तुलाभ अभिन्न मदीय शिक्षा गुरु सिद्ध भक्ति विस्तार विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी की स्वपार्श शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंसाचार्य श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्वंश जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। गौरी वेदांत जय बड़देव विद्याभूषण जी की विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती वृंदावन दास कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी की श्यामानंद बोस श्रीनिवास राजा रामचंद्र कविराज नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरदेव गोस्वामी बक्रेश्वर पंडित शिवानंद सेन जगदानंद पंडित पुंडरी विद्याणी नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी की जय। रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास जय जय। श्यामानंद बोस श्रीनिवास राजा रामचंद्र गोविंद नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरदेव गोस्वामी बक्रेश्वर पंडित शिवानंद सेन जगदानंद पंडित पुंडरी विद्याणी नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी जय। रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ सर्वगोस्वामी प्रभु की राय रामानंद शब्दमोदर अंतरंग भक्तों की जय। रूपानुगो गुरुवर्ग की जय। पुरुषोत्तम धामी जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुहासन चक्र जी गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर सिद्ध बोल टोटा गोविनाथ खिरचोरा गोविनाथ नील माधव जी की जय। इसलिए बहुपाद आविर्भाव स्थली की जय। आकर मठ मूल मठ की जय। मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय। नित्य रासो से शिवा संगन सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय। जय जय। ईश्वर दानस्थ गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की जय। गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित से गोपीनाथ गौरी मणित तत्व सेवित श्री राधा गोपीनाथ गौर गाधा गुरु सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी के गोद्रम कानन की गोद्रमस्व सुरभकुंज सुरभदेव इंद्र महाराज जी गोद्रमस्व सानंद सुखदा कुंज जी शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्वंश जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी जय जय श्री गोद्रम कानन की गोद्रमस्व सुरभकुंज सुरभदेव इंद्र महाराज जी की जय। सुरभकुंज जी जय जय। सानंद सुखदा कुंज जी शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति में भजन कुटीर की जय। शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय। ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की शिला ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौर शिला ठाकुर प्रतिष्ठित गौर गादा विग्रह जी की जय। ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज की तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय। जय जय। तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय। नित्यरास जय जय। नित्य समाधि मंदिर की जय। जय जय श्री गौर किशोर दास जय जय। गौर कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज समाधि मंदिर की जय। जय। इसलिए गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज भजन कुटीर की नंदीश्वर महादेव जी की जय। हरिहर के नंदिया की जय। हरिहर विद्या देवी की जय। हरिहर के हरिहर भगवान जी की जय। सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण बिहारी हरि सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण बिहारी हरि हंसभान जी की जय। पंचानंद ताला जी की जय। सर्वविघ्न विनाशन करे भक्त विघ्न विनाशन करे श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। Saparsa se Nrsimhadev Bhagavan Saparsa Pallava Maharaj ji Samaggo Mayapur Dham Navadip Dham Samudgo Purushottam Dham Nilajal Dham ki jai Jai Samaggo Jai Dadmanakta Sri Vrindavan Dham ki Shyam Kund Radha Kund Giriraj Govardhan ji ki Nandagam Jat Barsana ki Nayan Sara Pin Sara Man Sara Pavan Sara Kurun Sara Chandu Sara Govinda Kundu Manasi Ganga ji ki jai दान घाटी जी की जय हरिदेव जी महाराज गोपेश्वर महादेव भूतेश्वर महादेव चकलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कमेश्वर महादेव दाजी महाराज राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद रासस्थली वंशीवर्धेश्वरी वस्तन घाट कलिया धोके शिवा कुंज कुंजवन निधुवन जी की राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा गुलानंद राधा दामोदर लाल जी की जय श्री श्री राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय 84 गज ब्रजमंडल जी के श्रीमद् भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय 84 गज ब्रजमंडल जी की जय जय श्रीमद् भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय जय बृहद भागवतामृत जी की जय जय श्री सनातन गोस्वामी पाद जी की जय गौरी शंकर जी विंध्यादेवी जी पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंद की शक्तिमंडली मातृमंडली जी की अनंत करे वैष्णव बिंद की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय हरिनाम प्रभु की अनंत करे वैष्णव बिंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहर वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुव्यवच पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्यवत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरजित किमपि गपवधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागर ससागर सारमूर्ति साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकाबदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषितवामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीश्वनाथं। वागीषजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संविहित त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। न वै जनो यातु कथञ्चन व्रजेत् मुकुन्द सेव्यन्यवद् अंगसंसृतिं स्मरन् मुकुन्दाङ्घ्रि उपगूहनं पुनर्विहातुमिच्छेत् न रसग्रहो जनः। न वै जनो यातु कथञ्चन व्रजेत् मुकुन्द सेवन्यवद् अंगसंसृतिं स्मरन् मुकुन्दाङ्घ्रि उपगूहनं पुनर्विहातुं vihatumichet narasogroho janaha na vaijano yatu kathanchana brajet mukunda sevyanyavad anga sangsritim smaran mukundangri upoguhanam punar vihatum ichet narasogroho janaha. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Jagadguru told to leave false ego, to leave personal desire, to leave personal liberty, and to surrender unto the lotus feet of somebody, Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, is the meaning of Namaha. What is the meaning of Namaha? What is the actual meaning of Namaha? The actual meaning of Namaha is to leave false ego, is to leave personal liberty, personal desire, and to surrender unto the lotus feet of Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan is the actual meaning of Namaha. Nama means no, mean no, ma mean false ego, ahankar. This is called meaning. Actually, we are discussing unique rasa tattva about, Krishna devotees and Krishna from Brihad Bhagavatamrita. And every time we see each and every devotee about whom some glorification going on, he is going to pay dandavat to the man who is going to glorify, at the same time crying, paying pranam, dandavat, namaha. So we should know the actual meaning of this namaha. Prabhupada speaking, Hey Gurudev, Hey Krishna, from today onward, I am going to take shelter unto your lotus feet. I am your servant. You, out of your causeless mercy, try to drive me, guide me, try to engage me in your seva. This is called actually the meaning of Nama. This is actually called the meaning of surrender. From today onward, Gurudev, I am going to take shelter unto your lotus feet. I am your servant. You, out of your causeless mercy, try to drive me, guide me, and try to engage me in seva. I don't understand what is. I only busy with my personal interest. From today onward, I am going to leave my false ego. I am going to leave my doership, conception, everything. I promise unto your lotus feet. Please save me from Maya. Now from onward, what is your instruction? What is your advice? What is your order? That is my only duty. I have no personal desire from today onward, any kind of advice, any kind of order, instruction, what you are giving to me. In my life, it is now my life and soul. I am going to follow this. I am going to follow you. I want to be controlled by you. I want to be controlled by you. It is my prayer unto your lotus feet. So long I was feeling this kind of conception that I am the doer, I am the owner, I am the enjoyer, I am the seer, I am the controller. All my false ego, material false ego, to leave to leave all this kind of false ego is called namaskar, pranam. It's called namaskar, it's called pranam. So long as a devotee not going to, actually he cannot be called devotee, so long as someone not going to leave this kind of conception, till then he cannot get kripa. Till then he cannot get actual diksha. When he can leave all this kind of thing, false ego, by the mercy of Guru Padma, if this kind of misconception, a black cloud of misconception, if going away, in that case, genuine diksha is possible. Prabhupada speaking, in that case, if the cloud of ignorance, if the cloud of false ego, everything, if going away from the heart of somebody, in that case, actual diksha is possible. It is called Dibbogyan. It is called Dibbogyan. Dibbogyan Hide Prakashilo. In Kirtan we know. Dibbogyan can manifest inside heart when actual diksha I can receive from Gurudev. When I can receive actual diksha from Guru Padma, then Dibbogyan can manifest inside my heart automatically. Without any condition, unconditional surrender. Unconditional surrender should be there. In that case, Dibbogyan can manifest. Actually, the meaning of Diksha, what do you mean? Dibbogyan yato dadyat kuryat papasya sanchayam. Dibbogyan yato dadyat kuryat papasya sanchayam. All previous, countless sinful activities I have done in my life, previous life, still previous life, oh so many, all can get vanished by the mercy of Guru Padma. So powerful Guru Padma is. Guru Padma is non-different from Nityananda or in Madhurasa. Ultimately we see Radharani is Guru Padma. Anyway, according to the degree of realization, we can follow the exact track, not like Sahajiya. I can think whatever I like. This is not good. So, actual Diksha means Dibbogyan can manifest inside heart. Dibbogyan means my relationship with Bhagavan. Dibbogyan means my eternal relationship with Bhagavan, my loveful relationship with Bhagavan, because my love is all scattered, distributed, in numerous objects. Man, woman, daughter, son, money, position, all my love. I love. But this kind of love, is scattered here and there. When we are going to develop our loveful relationship with Bhagavan, when we can develop our loveful relationship with Bhagavan, that is called Dibbogyan. That is, Gurudev can give this kind of. Gurudev, if I develop some material conception about Gurudev, in that case, fall down is a must in my life. Aprakita Gurudev, Atimarto, Aprakita Gurudev. If I develop some material conception, then there is no alternative, no other way. So long as Because Bhagavan, we cannot see Bhagavan. We cannot see Bhagavan, we can see Gurudev. We can see Gurudev. Follow? So, Gurudev is non-different from Bhagavan. He is Bhagavan, Sakshat Darityana Samasta Sastri. He is Bhagavan himself, coming in this form. So long as I am not going to develop strong attachment, loveful attachment for Gurudev, till then, no question of Bhakti Siddhi. No question of Bhakti Siddhi I cannot get. So long as I cannot think He is a heart and soul, till then I cannot come out successful. I am deprived. I will be deprived. Gurudev is my only perceptor. Gurudev is my only perceptor. Nobody can perceive me. Nobody can save me. Uddharkarta. In between Gurudev and me, there should not be any, there should not be any, there should not be any, self-interest, nirupadhik. No self-interest should be there. Self-interest, no self-interest should be there between Gurudev and me. He is my only friend. If I am going to cheat Gurudev, that means I am going to cheat myself. If I like to cheat my Gurudev, then surely I want to deprive myself. I am going to cheat myself because he is Sadguru. I cannot cheat Sadguru. I cannot cheat Sadguru, Guru Vaishnava. I cannot cheat them. I cannot cheat them, not possible. So, even after birth, I was waiting to get Sadguru. But after even getting Sadguru, my luck is so bad. I have done aparadh and going to lose all golden opportunity. So bad luck I developed. Prabhupada speaking, like a man coming at the bank of Ganga, Suradhani, and going to search for drinking water and running towards desert. This is one kind of great foolishness. If I come at the bank of Ganga, and if I am searching for drinking water and running towards desert, follow, is one kind of great foolishness. I am going to reach the mine. I am going to reach the mine of diamond. But even after that, to collect some diamond, I am going to search a grocery shop and searching some stone chip or broken glass piece, which is very, in English, we heard in our boyhood, all that glitters is not gold. So, this way, we are going to lose everything, all facility, all advantage we are getting, all advantage, all facility, all kripa, we are getting within our grip, but going to throw. Like in Shastra it is written, if somebody going to arrange amla, amla, one fruits, very, very, mother fruits, amla. And if that foolish man going to kick that amla, throw amla from the grip, is in number one idiot. So this way, we are going to lose all different kind of advantage facilities given by extended by Gurudev, Bhagavan, Prabhupada, all Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It's a very bad luck. That's why Prabhupada, I discussed already someday, that's why Prabhupada was bound to answer to Paramananda Prabhu. What you are looking, Prabhupada, outside garden? Eh? Outside garden, what you are looking? I am looking. All you are going to burn your luck. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is our line. Srila Prabhupada is our line. Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj is our line. Paramajya Srila Keshav Goswami Maharaj is our line. Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj is our line. Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj is our line. But we are so unlucky. We lose everything, all. We are going to lose everything. Prabhupada giving one example. Prabhupada giving one example. Father and mother going to love his son so much. Father and mother, father and mother going to love their son so much that the son become monkey. Follow? The son become monkey. Whatever he like can do. It is called indulgence. They are giving indulgence. Oh, no need of speaking. Let him do whatever. This way, that the son become monkey from the very childhood, is growing up and getting this kind of indulgence every now and then, now become monkey. When the small boy become adolescent, same behavior going on. When he grow up, become young, same, lawlessness. Is one kind of anarchist, anarchist. Whatever he like is doing. Whom to give answer? Nobody there. So, whatever he is going to demand, father, mother like servant, whatever the boy going to demand, father, mother like servant, going to fulfill his desire, material desire. This way, the boy become totally destroyed. His life totally, blackout, darkness. One day in the winter season, December, the boy closing all door and window, everything, and going to, sleep in a very nice soft cushion bed, a very, very costly blanket, and sleeping. And in the morning, time, the boy not getting up, father, mother very anxious, what happens? Not going to speak. Maybe he was busy with his study in the night time, maybe can get up late, who can say? Then after that 12 is over, then they are very anxious, they are going to knock the door. That boy, as a young boy, is sleeping under that blanket and giving answer. Who are you outside? I cannot open the door. This night time, you are coming to, snatch, for dokaiti, you are coming. For a robbery, you are coming. So I cannot open. Everybody answers. They say, hey, all neighbors, they are also running. What happens not opening? Father, mother, no, we are not robber. We are not coming for robber. You are father, mother. Hey, open. Why you are disturbing night time? This is not night time. 12 o'clock over. 12, midday. What happens? Midday. Then sun god is useless. Sun god has no power. You all going to worship sun god. Sun god can give relief from beating cold. Sun God can save us from, But now Sun God has no power to, give light inside my room so that I can realize that it is 12 o'clock. Well, you foolish. You foolish. You are closing all door and window, everything totally closed. So how? So Prabhupada used to give this example for those people, those who are going to depend upon their own capacity, those who are not going to, believe 100% Bhagavan, they say, they're going to pass remark, Are Bhagavan is so merciful, it is only one kind of reference sense. Actually not. Bhagavan is merciful? No. Bhagavan, why merciful? If Bhagavan is merciful, then why not Bhagavan can help me to change my heart? Some lazy man, they are going to speak this way. If Bhagavan is merciful, then without any demand, Bhagavan can come and change your heart, everything, and give all different kind of facilities, everything. Why not giving? That's mean Bhagavan is actually not mercy. It is only kind of passing reference sense, not actually. But they don't know, Sun God is for all, merciful for all, everybody. If I am going to close my door of consciousness, how Sun God can give light inside my room? If I am going to, Sun God not going to pass this kind of judgment that for rich man I can give sunlight, for poor man not that. Prabhupada speaking, those who are going to close the door of their consciousness and unnecessarily going to blame Bhagavan, Bhagavan is useless, Bhagavan is not merciful, they are foolish, number one. They don't know. Bhagavan is, merciful for all and everybody, all creatures. Not for human, for everybody, Bhagavan. We are not going to take trouble to open the door of consciousness, what to do, how we can get light of Kripa. Bhagavan is giving free will to everybody. Bhagavan waiting and watching how best possible way we can utilize our liberty. Somebody is speaking, what the question of liberty? Bhagavan is all powerful, can change our heart. Not that. If Bhagavan forcefully going to change your heart, then you are not Chetan Atma. Chetan means free will should be there. If you speak this way, that's mean you are inert matter. But you are not inert matter. You are actually Chinmay Atma, free will, Chetan. So how Bhagavan can arrest you? How Bhagavan can interfere in your free will? Bhagavan like to see how best possible way you can utilize your liberty and you can come to me. This is one kind of game Bhagavan playing. Okay, you come to me. And in the form of Guru Vaishnava, they are going to bestow Kripa on you all. And finally, by the help of Guru Vaishnava, you can see in your dream and you can feel everything about Bhagavan, everything you can see. It is not a fictitious story. We will have to extend our hand. Gurudev is ready to deliver us. Gurudev is always ready to deliver us from the ocean of Maya. Gurudev is always ready. Gurudev is always ready to save us from the ocean of Maya. But we are not going to extend our hand. Gurudev, please save me. I am like Narottama Thakur crying and speaking, very heavily, Narottama Thakur. Narottama Thakur speaking, it is my bad luck that I fall down, in material world. Out of His causeless mercy, if you again can catch my hair and pull me up from the ocean of Maya, puno jodi keshe dhari, puno jodi edasere keshe dhari, taniya toloho brojopure, tobe se dekhiye bhalo, notuba paran gelo, kohe dino Narottama Das. Narottama Das, out of his humble attitude, is speaking. Ultimately, if you are going to save me out of your causeless mercy, then I can be saved. Otherwise, no use. It all depends upon your causeless mercy, or nothing else. What to do? This way, Bhagavan waiting and watching how best possible way we can utilize our liberty, Bhagavan giving chance. And always Bhagavan want to see the humbleness inside all Jivatma. Especially those who are human beings, because those who are beast and bird, they are driven by their natural instinct. So they cannot understand, especially for human being. Bhagavan like to watch, there is humbleness or not. Follow. This is the main thing. Guru Padma Sila Bhakti Puri Goswami Maharaj Paramahansa Gurudev very often used to give this example. My son, if there is the hill, if there is a mountain or big hill of false ego, then the rain of Kripa can fall and roll down on ground. Guru Padma used to say, if there is a false ego, there is a mountain of false ego, a big mountain, even more than Everest. In that case, what happens? Rain is there. Rainwater cannot stand there, can roll down on the ground. Guru Padma used to speak this example, give this example. The more you can develop your humble attitude, the more you can enjoy Kripa of Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. It is scientifically proved and approved by Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. This way, the more I can develop humbleness, the more I can feel myself useless. I am useless. I am good for nothing. I can think this way. So naturally, when I can develop this kind of humbleness means Trinadapi Bhav. Trinadapi Bhav means the Kripa of Bhagavan can roll down on the low cavity. If there is one low cavity, then water can go there, water can roll down there and get accumulated. This is the nature of water. Water not going up. It is the nature, it is the usual nature of water that water can roll down, not can go up. Follow? It is the nature. So the mercy, affection, mercy, always coming down, not up. If you like to go up, you can go up. I like to go down. I like to go down. If you like to go up, you can go. I can worship your lotus feet. It is good for me. I don't like to become a big boss. Never. I like to become big boss. I like to become a servant of a servant of a servant of Guru Vaishnava. If this kind of identity, this kind of honor, if I can get, I think I am very, very lucky. But who can give me? this kind of luck? That is the main question. I am a fallen soul. Here we see, we already discussed, Naradji Maharaj, while entering into Dwarikadham, from long distance paying prostrated dandavat to Jadavas. Always pranam, prostrated dandavat, all is a symptom of humbleness. If we are kapat, then our humbleness is called kapat bhav. Humbleness, how you can know? Now question is that, how we can know who is having actual humbleness, who is false? Prabhupada giving scientific answer. If the whole world going to ignore him, still he is going to sing the glories of Bhagavan with full enthusiastic mood. Because Labh Puja Pratishtha is not the goal of a pure devotee. Labh Puja Pratishtha is not the goal of pure devotee. They always like to avoid, ignore Labh Puja Pratishtha, only Vaishnavi Pratishtha. Only Vaishnavi Pratishtha, they are giving honor to Vaishnavi Pratishtha, means any honor, any donation, any honor, any respect, any garland, they are going to offer it unto the lotus feet of Guru Padma. That is called Vaishnavi Pratishtha. They are not at all hankering after material Pratishtha, Labh Puja Pratishtha. Naturally it is quite natural with them. Their humbleness is not artificial. It is quite natural with them. They always sing, like Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, like our Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Puri Goswami Maharaj. So humbleness I have never seen. I was stunned to see their humbleness. When somebody going to pay dandavat, they bend their head and paying fast dandavat to them. I have seen in the life of Guru Padma. Is somebody entering the room, Guru Padma in a room, doing bhajan, if somehow getting the door, there is some noise, somebody entering, immediately paying dandavat. Even Guru Padma don't know who is entering. A small boy, 8 years boy, or 16 years girl, or together with father and mother, or any young man, young chap, any who went here, or old man, or any sannyasi, brahmachari, who knows? Without any question, he used to pay dandavat. This kind of, humbleness we have seen. So nobody can make fool of us. We have seen how humble they are. The more we can develop our humble attitude, the more we can gather, collect the kippa of Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, the more we can go advance in our field of bhajan. We have been discussing about the nature of Naradji Maharaj. Naradji Maharaj always with humble attitude, but whereas we have clear idea about the tattva of Naradji Maharaj. Naradji Maharaj is Bhakti Shakti, incarnation of Bhakti, Bhakti incarnation. Pithu Maharaj is Shakti. Bhagavan going to translate some Shakti. Parshuram, Shaktavesh. This way, follow. So different kind of avatars we know. So Naradji Maharaj is Bhaktavesh avatar. And that Naradji Maharaj, who is the Bhaktavesh avatar, he is a great Acharya in the whole universe. He is going to pay prostrate dandava unto the lotus feet of Jadava, because he is thinking Jadavas are far better than he. They are far better than me. Naraji Maharaj thinking. Anyway, this kind of discourse going on, and while discussing the Kripa of Uddhav, I already discussed yesterday, some point, repetition not possible, no time. So, now, Uddhavji Maharaj, due to some reason, who knows, gradually we can come to know the reason, but not yet clearly written by Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad, so we cannot say. Due to some unknown reason, Uddhavji Maharaj usually staying inside the room of Bhagavan while Bhagavan taking rest, but now unusual. He is now waiting outside the main gate, and Balaji Maharaj and all Pradyumna, all Revati Ma, all, everybody, they are in one place, they are waiting with sad mood, with some sad mood, they are sitting together. In the meantime, I already discussed yesterday, in the meanwhile, they discover Naraji Maharaj dancing, singing, shedding tears, shouting, coming. Immediately, after watching Naraji Maharaj is just coming here, they just get up and going to catch the hand of Naraji, going to pay due respect to him, full respect, and because Bhagavan sleeping now, there should not be any disturbance. So they started whispering very, very slowly. They are speaking very low voice. With a low voice, they are speaking to Naraji Maharaj. What happens to you? What happens to you? We never saw you with this kind of mood. What happens to you? This kind of mood. Now, actually, after hearing the best luck of Uddhavji Maharaj, because Ugrasen also Maharaj and all Jadupungavaha, all the honorable members of the parliament of Sudharma Sabha, they all singing the glories of Uddhav, follow. So this way, after all hearing all about the glories of Uddhava, this kind of glorification I never heard. After hearing, my heart was about to melt down. I cannot bear. Oh, so nice. And after hearing, it is actually one kind of HariKatha. When somebody going to glorify Guru Vaishnava, it is also HariKatha. Bhagavan and the topics of Bhagavan, or the topics of devotees, also HariKatha. So, this kind of unusual, this kind of exclusive glorification about Uddhavji Maharaj, I was hearing. And this kind of, HariKatha, entered into my ears and going to enter into my heart. And suddenly I don't know why, I lose my patience. I couldn't check up myself. I couldn't check up myself. I bursted into tears, and different kind of bhava arise and develop inside my heart. So, not purposely, I am dancing and singing, and you are watching me in this condition. This is because of the reason. This is because I was hearing about Uddhav, some unusual, excellent glories of Uddhavji Maharaj. So I was thinking about his luck. This way, yesterday I was discussing. Now, Parikshit Maharaj speaking, so long, Uddhavji Maharaj with sad mood, sitting long away, far away from that spot. He was hearing what all Naradji speaking. He was hearing, but finally he couldn't bear self-glorification. He couldn't bear all flesh. He couldn't bear all false glorification. He was restless. He get up from the seat and with great respect, running towards Naradji to catch the lotus feet or the two lotus feet of Naradji Maharaj and going to embrace in the chest, going to take on the lap, alingon, embrace. And after understanding the secret bhava of Naradji Maharaj, after understanding the bhava of Naradji Maharaj, Bhagavan Prasidh, because Naradji Maharaj going to glorify all different devotees, those who are enjoying big kripa from Bhagavan. So it is the duty of Naradji Maharaj, because he always like to install bhakti inside bonded soul. There is countless documents in Bhagavatam, Vishnu Puran, all different places. See Shankarji Maharaj, our Bole Baba, Shankar and Naradji Maharaj, they both of them are great Acharya, big Acharya. By the mercy of Bole Baba, by the mercy of Shankar Bhagavan, by the mercy of Naradji Bhagavan, countless people, they received bhakti. Matchless kripa they are showing. So anyway, he could understand, Uddhavji could realize that it is the nature of Naradji Maharaj to glorify about those devotees, those who are enjoying kripa. Well, okay. Due to the prema treasure, this kind of prema treasure, where while he is hearing and while he is hearing this kind of, HariKatha and going to repeat inside mind repeatedly, then this kind of prema treasure, prema vaibhav develop inside her due to his constant remembrance of this kind of thing. So Naradji Maharaj going to lose his patience and become, Vivasmi, he himself is not under his control. He lose his patience, vakul, he become restless, he lose his patience, and as if he is going to lose all controlling over himself. And out of very, very humble mood, very, very humble mood, follow. So he started crying. After that, what happens when this kind of thing happening? Actually, everybody very cautious about this thing, because Bhagavan is sleeping inside room. There should not be any disturbance. So they are very careful about that. After that, Baldev, Pradyumna, all, Baldev Adi, Balramji Maharaj, Pradyumna, they are with full patience, they are going to express some jealousy. You can go mad. Why Maharaj? Jealousy? Jealousy is possible in the material world? No, 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 no. This kind of jealousy is developed from prema. It is sattvic. It is one kind of enjoyment. Like the kind of jealousy we find between Radharani and Chandravali. This jealousy can never be compared with the jealousy usually seen in this material world. Follow what I say. This is not possible. You can think jealousy means, oh Maharaj, jealousy, how possible? It's not that kind of jealousy. It is premotho. This kind of jealousy developing from prema. Well, I like to serve Krishna, I like to love Krishna more. There is competition, there is jealousy. Radharani and Chandravali. This kind of jealousy. So, Baldaji Maharaj, also in Ramayana, I have seen in Ramayana, there someday, our Lakshmanji, he is going to think that Hanuman going to get the best honor of Sevak. So long everybody knows I am the topmost Sevak. But Baldaji Maharaj not thinking that way. It is one kind of, Siddhanta. Someday this kind of jealousy develop inside the heart of Shaktik jealousy, loveful jealousy, inside Lakshman. Yeah, Hanuman is getting so much seva. Okay, he like to exceed me. Then Hanumanji could realize. Hanumanji then going to tear up the chest and going to show that Ram, Lakshman, and Ram, Sita inside. Going to show that every time, each and every fraction of second, exhalation and annihilation, every breathing, I am thinking, I am Ram, Sita, sitting inside my heart. So then, Lakshmanji Maharaj was very happy. Follow. So this kind of, Balaji Maharaj today, with full, patience, going to check up, and out of prema, some sattvic, very, very sattvic, mascharya, jealousy developed. And sattvic jealousy can always give you enjoyment, transcendental bliss. And going to check Munivar, going to check Naraji. Oh, well. Going to check Naraji very carefully. Careful. Follow. This way, they are going to check up Naraji, because Naraji now going to lose patience, shouting, dancing, shedding tears, this kind of Baba. This. So, yesterday I was speaking, Parikshit Uvacha, Parikshit speaking, Uddhavo Attanta Sambhranto. See Parikshit Uvacha. Uddhavo Attanto Sambhranto Drutam Utthayu Tatpado Vidhayanke Samalingo Tasyadhipreto Hridgatam Hritprapto Bhagavat Tattat Prasado Bharabhago Janaha Tadiyo Prema Sampatti Vibhava Smriti Jantitaha Rodonair Vivasho Dino Jatnadhairyam Srito Munim Abo Dhapyaho Mascharyat Shatikat Pramudam Gataha So, Balaram Adi all become they are feeling some enjoyment, very transcendental bliss out of that. So this way, starting from Uddhav, starting from this, I started the Parikhidvacho Uddhavu, Attanto Sambhranto Dhrutam Utthayo Tat. So here, it is written that Uddhav, from the word Uddhav and Munim Abo Dhappo, is the 3 slokas here. Now, Naradji Maharaj, after hearing everything from Naradji Maharaj, after hearing so long hearing so much thing about self-glorification, Uddhav coming and catching the lotus feet and taking in lap, embracing and started speaking, please, for the time being, for fraction of second, you sit here. But actually, I already explained that all Balaji Maharaj, Pradyumna, on all there, they already catch Naradji Maharaj and bring near them, allow asan. And Naradji Maharaj already was seated. Naradji Maharaj already sitting there. But still, why Uddhavji Maharaj speaking this way? Khanokal, for the time being, you just, sit here. What can be the reason? He is speaking with some special mood, because Naradji Maharaj already is sitting. This means, when Naradji Maharaj speaking, glorifying about Uddhavji Maharaj, out of his, avi, sambhram, with, sambhram with avi, get up, and going to take the dust particle from the lotus feet of, Naradji Maharaj. So after understanding, when Uddhavji Maharaj can remember all about those Brajavasis, especially those Brajagopikas, Srimati Radharani, all other Brajagopikas, their love unending. Krishna cannot measure. Krishna cannot estimate their love. This kind of love affair, Uddhavji Maharaj himself has seen in his own life. When Uddhavji Maharaj all on a sudden remember about the, loveful mood, the kripa of Krishna on, Radharani or all Gopikas, then he was feeling sigh. He was feeling very sigh. So with, this way, unexplicable, unending, it is beyond human comprehension. It is beyond our limit. We cannot understand. What is the mood of Uddhavji Maharaj? When Uddhavji Maharaj could realize that it is the nature of Gurudev Naradji. Naradji is Jagat Guru. It is the nature of Naradji Maharaj to glorify all devotees, those who are enjoying the kripa of Bhagavan. So naturally, when he is going to hear about self-glorification, he was feeling shy. He liked to hide himself. He is feeling shy. How Naraji Maharaj Gurudev speaking? Now I remember what I have seen. Now I can remember what I have seen. Now I can remember what I have seen inside Brajadam. Uddhavji Maharaj speaking. Because they are the topmost, endless kripa of Krishna. Even Krishna going to surrender, in front of all Brajavasi. What to speak about Brajadevikas? In front of all Brajavasis. Krishna going to, surrender. I cannot give anything. For the whole world, there is some commitment on the part of Bhagavan. Je yathamang prapaddante tangs tataiva bhayamyaham. It is the nature of Bhagavan. If you are doing to do bhajan, according to your bhajan, Bhagavan like to repay you. Bhagavan like to do bhajan of devotee. Bhagavan also doing bhajan of bhakta. Not only that, bhakta doing bhajan of Bhagavan. Bhakta, a devotee, always doing bhajan of Bhagavan, and Bhagavan also doing bhajan of devotee. It is the nature. Bhakta bhaktiman Bhagavan. Bhakta bhaktiman. Bhagavan is also have some devotional mood. So like to serve Radharani, like to serve a Gopika, but cannot. That's why Bhagavan Sri Krishna is saying, if I am going to get the lifespan, like demigods, still I cannot pay. Vibhudayu shapiva, jama avajano, durjano, griho sinkhala, sangrischa tadava pratuyatu sadhuna. You become satisfied by your highness, by your highness. You get satisfied. I have nothing to pay. I have nothing to pay to you. I surrender. So you see, in front of all Brajavasi, what to speak about Gopikas, what to speak about Radharani, in front of all Gopikas, all Brajavasis, Bhagavan going to express the same mood. Bhagavan cannot pay to Jasodama, Bhagavan can never pay to Nanda Baba, Bhagavan can never pay to Rohini Ma, especially Rohini Ma has double experience. Because Rohini Ma was there in Brajadam, so Rohini Ma enjoying this Rasa Tattva both way. In Brajadam, Rohini Ma is aware about what kind of rasa going there. Though has some limit, Vatsalla, they can estimate, but they have no right to go through Madhur rasa, but they can estimate, they can understand, realize. Realization at least there. So this way you see, Rohini Ma, both Rohini Ma have total experience. Total experience in the same. Rohini Ma was there in Mathura. Rohini Ma was in Vrindavan, inside Vrindavan, Brajadam. Rohini Ma was there in Dwarakadam. So this way, in this way, I am going to speak. In this way, I am bound to speak. Then Rohini Ma having some experience. She is having some experience. So, Uddhavji Maharaj, when going to hear about his self-glorification, she was feeling ashamed. So, she could remember, Uddhavji Maharaj could remember in memory, he can, in memory, all coming, like a flow of flood, all the memory coming, to give him inspiration, to project the fact that how much love how much affection, how much kripa Krishna having for those Vrajavasis. This way, to check Naradji Maharaj, he was speaking. Though Naradji Maharaj already sitting, still Uddhavji Maharaj speaking this way, oh, for the time being, please, sit here, Upaveshan Karun. This is to check him up, so that no more he can glorify about himself. I mean about Uddhav. That's why. This is the meaning. In infinity universe, it is unparalleled, unbeaten. This kind of love and affection, this kind of loveful relationship, Bhagavan Sri Krishna having with all Brajagopikas, with Radharani, all Gojikas, this kind of, Prem Sampatti Vaibhav, they are the treasure of Prem Sampatti, coming in the memory. And Uddhavji Maharaj going to lose his patience, Uddhavji Maharaj going to lose his controlling over himself, and out of humble attitude started crying very heavily. Deen bhavi, very deen, very humble, very, very humble way, started crying. He cannot speak out. He cannot even speak out. His voice is choked up. Prem, Sampatti, Vaibhav, and Arti Rodanadi. I mean, all different kind of bhava, Ashtrasattvic bhava, like sweat coming, all, all tip of hair in the body standing on his head, body shaking, vibrating, all Ashtrasattvic Prem Sampatti, Uddhavji Maharaj developed. Cannot check himself. And especially all the memories of Radharani, all everything coming, appearing inside heart. So out of humble attitude started crying and developing different kind of, Ashtrasattvic, vikar in body. In the meantime, when Uddhavji Maharaj expressing this kind of, humble mood, going to lose patience, crying heavily, in that case, it was the responsibility of Balaramji Maharaj, be a senior, Balaji Maharaj, and Naradji Maharaj also Guru Tattva, both of them going to check themselves first with full patience, and after that, out of jealousy for Naradji, very carefully started speaking. That Masterja, I already explained, this is not material Masterja, it is unique, it is very, 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 it is very good. Within short time, Balaji Maharaj and Naradji, they are carefully going to check up, going to check up themselves. After that, Pare, for Naradji, out of Masterja, Uddhavji Maharaj, very going to put some caution, going to put some caution in front of Naradji, and out of jealousy, Uddhavji Maharaj started speaking. That jealousy is very sweet jealousy, not Rajatama Gun, is there, nothing. So, out of jealousy, very sweet jealousy, because Naradji is also number one devotee of Bhagavan, always, whenever Naradji Maharaj want to see the lotus feet of Bhagavan, can see Naradji Maharaj. So Uddhavji Maharaj now Uddhav Uvacha. Now Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, Ho Sarvagya. Sarvagya means who is knowing all past, present and future, everything, all. He is called Sarvagya, know everything. So Uddhavji Maharaj going to address Naradji, hey Sarvagya, hey you are, you know everything. Sarvagya means you are knowing everything. And you are always speaking the truth, absolute truth. Satyavag Sesto, Satyavadi Sesto. You are the topmost, speaker of that absolute truth. And you are Mahamunivar. Among all Muni, you are topmost. Prabhu, you, Bhagavad Gita, Adi Guru, you are the original Guru of Bhakti Marg. You are the original Guru of our Bhakti Marg, and you are speaking this way. I know you cannot speak lie. In one sense you are speaking, but if you know my judgment, you can understand that I am nothing in comparison to those Brajavasis. I am nothing. I am nothing. Oh Naradji Maharaj, I know, you know everything. And you are always speaking about that absolute truth. You are the topmost speaker of that absolute truth. You are Mahamuni Prabhu. I know you cannot speak lie, but perhaps you forget. Perhaps you forget that you are the topmost Guru, Adi Guru, original Guru in devotional mark. What you are speaking, okay. Somehow you are speaking is okay, but I feel sigh. Because you are glorifying me, whereas you know everything. You don't know. You don't know. You are glorifying me. You don't know the case of those Brajavasis. Tat sarvam adhikam chasmat sattvameva maisputam. What you are speaking to me, okay, in one sense okay, but in comparative statement, inside my heart, that absolute truth appear inside my heart, so I feel sigh. Perhaps you also know, but I don't know, you cannot remember now. I am sure that I know, and Ugrasen, all the members of the assembly, all those Jadu, Pungabaha, who not knowing? Everybody knowing. It is known, it is open secret. It is open secret. It is open secret that Krishna is totally sold unto the lotus feet of Radharani. It is open secret. You also knowing. But what you are speaking, you are not speaking lie. I don't like to mean that way. But who not knowing? Everybody knowing. The Krishna, what kind of love appear, Krishna having inside heart, and those Brajavasis, their love affair with Krishna, unending, unexplicable. No amount of philosophy, no amount of lecture can stand in the way of this, love affair. So, tat sarvam adhikam chasmat sattameva mahisputam varteteti maya gyatam asid annairopi dhruvam. Gyatam asid annairopi dhruvam. Everybody knowing. Who not knowing? Who not? Everybody. But at present, if I have no experience, I already have experience. I already have this kind of sweet experience. That's why I am speaking. Idanim jad braje gatva kimapi anubhavam tataha maha saubhagyamano me sa shaddo churnatam gataha. Idanim, at present, I was sent, at present mean, much before when Krishna was in Mathura, what I mean to say, you can go through Uddhav Sangvad, what I discussed at the time of Kartik Vrata, there you can know. So idanim mean not so, it is not so old experience. It is new, not so. At present I was sent to Brajadam, idanim jad braje gatya kimapi anyabhavam tataha maha saubhagyamano me sa shaddo churnatam gataha. Maha saubhagya. So long I have been thinking that I am the topmost, lucky. I was thinking so, that way. I was thinking that way. But now, until recently I was thinking that way. But when I was sent to Brajadam, idaning jad braje gatya, I went to Brajadam. I was getting some exclusive feeling. I was enjoying exclusive feeling. This kind of feeling I never, even in dream, impossible for me. And so long, until recently I was thinking, I am very lucky, very lucky. That kind of my luck is now broken into pieces. That kind of my luck is now broken into pieces when I already visit my Brajadam, that Brajadam. So now I know, oh my God, now I know, all my, vanity, false ego, perhaps for this reason, perhaps for this reason, I was sent by Krishna to Brajadam. Perhaps for this reason, because Krishna knowing everything, Krishna wanted to give me lesson. Krishna wanted to break my luck, my feeling of luck into pieces. Krishna was so merciful, Krishna could easily cheat me. Krishna could easily cheat me. But Krishna is so merciful. Now I realize. If Krishna not going to send me to Brajadam, then I could think alternative way. But now I am sure that Krishna is not cheater. Krishna wanted to give the exact treasure to me. So long as I was a beggar of prema. Oh my God! In comparison to Brajavasis, I am almost beggar, street beggar. I am almost street beggar in comparison to Brajavasis. Oh, their prem sampatti. Oh my God! Follow. Those who are rich men, there can be those who are rich men, Among them some competition can go. Somebody can say, this in the world he is rich, he is the richest man. He is the richest man in India. He is the second richest man or more. This kind of competition can go. But there cannot be any competition between me and Brajavasis. I have nothing. I have my experience, practical experience. I have seen what kind of treasure, love those Brajavasis, Radharanis or Gopikas or Brajavasis they have. In comparison to them, oh Naraji, I am almost not, I am 100%, I am a street beggar. So, perhaps you forget, I know you knowing everything. Idaning yad broje gatya kimapi anyabhavam tataha maha saubhagyamano me sa saddo churnatam gataha. All into dust particle, all converted into all my vanity, all my inner luck, converted into dust particle, turned. What to speak? Oh my God. Sanatana Gosai wanted to mean that it is sure, there is no question. There cannot be any question about the love Uddhavji enjoying. But otherwise, Krishna can never say that my Bhakta Vaibhav is Uddhav. Me and Uddhav all identical, same, all and the same, one and the same. This is not possible. But still, it is the mood of Uddhav. Sanatana Gosai is speaking. If my Kripa, ho Naraji Maharaj, if you like to estimate my Kripa, I mean my Kripa means Kripa of Krishna on me. If you at all like to estimate the Kripa of Krishna on me, you can speak. It is like Sumeru Parvat, Sumeru, that, topmost Parvat, big mountain. Sumeru Parvat, Sumeru Tullo. In this material world, nothing can be compared with Sumeru Parvat. Parvat means, mountain, big mountain, Sumeru. So Uddhaver Prati, it is the teaching. Uddhav want to say to Naraji Maharaj, I know you can say Krishna Kripa on me can be compared with a big mountain like Sumeru Parvat. But in comparison to those Brajagopis, Brajavasis, it is so teeny, so teeny, so teeny, it's like dust particle. You see, the humbleness. The more you can go up in bhajan, the more you can develop humbleness, the more Tattva Vigyan Siddhanta can manifest inside your heart. It's an automatic factor. Follow. Because by the mercy of those Brajagopikas, because by the mercy of those Brajagopikas, this kind of Prema Madhuri, which is impossible, this kind of Prema Madhuri, which is impossible to see in infinity world. This become a matter of little bit feeling. Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, I feel nothing, But still, by the mercy of those Brajavasis, Brajagopikas, I feel something very, a little, that kind of prema is possible in this material world that I never known before. This kind of prema madhuri is available, is possible. I never, could gaze, never could imagine in my life. So, but to speak more, follow. And I feel myself lucky simply because Krishna, sent me to Brajodham. That is His Highness. I was sent to Brajodham by Krishna, that is His causeless mercy, and a little bit of feeling, direct feeling of Prema Sampatti, Madhura Prema Sampatti Baba, Prema Madhuri Baba, a little bit feeling I have, whatever I have, maybe very small. But still, because of that, what I received, what I gained, because of that prasad, I can feel something today. It is beyond my range, but still, I was sent by Krishna to Brajodham. I meet with all Brajavasis, and I met with all Brajagopikas. That's why I get a little bit feeling, and that feeling that feeling is exclusive. So I understand something, I realize something about those Brajagopikas. What to speak more? I think myself lucky to have the darshan of those Brajavasis. What to speak more? Uddhavji Maharaj speaking. What to speak more? I think myself very lucky. I think myself very lucky to have the darshan of the lotus feet of those Brajagopikas. And so, today, I developed this kind of feeling. Now I can realize so long it was false kripa of Bhagavan. So long as Bhagavan was not showing actual kripa on me. When Bhagavan sent me, when I was sent by Bhagavan to Brajodham, that day I could realize, I could estimate the kripa, anukampa, kripa of Bhagavan. That was actual kripa. When I was sent to Brajodham by Krishna, then I could realize it is his actual kripa. That is why today, that is why today I am going to glorify you. Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, that is why today I am going to glorify you, because you are the extreme Kripa Bhajan, Kripa Patra of Bhagavan. And I myself as if taking birth in the ocean of enjoyment, transcendental bliss. So I going to, I know you are very clever. Hey Naradji, you are Bhakti Shakti Avatar, Bhakti Avesh Avatar. So it is your usual duty. You always like to install bhakti inside everybody, you are trying. So naturally, you know everything, so you like to glorify me. So you glorify me, so now I have the scope to speak about Brajavasis. So you know everything. It is your, causeless mercy. So now I know that you are discharging the duty of distributing kripa. You are discharging your duty given by Bhagavan to distribute kripa by glorifying devotees. So you are great. So I know you are the extreme kripa patra of Bhagavan. I now realize you are the topmost, extreme kripa patra of Bhagavan. And after realizing this, as if I am going to take birth in the ocean of transcendental bliss, of Prakita Ananda Sagar, transcendental bliss of Prakita. Follow. Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, Tato evahi krishnasya tat prasadasya chat bhuta tat premano opi maya jnata madhuri tad batam tatha. What speaking? Uddhavji Maharaj speaking, Tato evahi. That is why. Why? Because I was sent by Krishna to Brajadam. That is why. Tato evahi. Evahi means affirmative. Only reason. This is the only reason that I was sent to Brajadam by Krishna. That's the only reason. Otherwise there was no scope for me to know this kind of excellent, excellent, unique Madhura Prema Bhava. Impossible. Tato evahi Krishnasya tat prasadatso chat bhuta tat premano opi maya jnata madhuri tad batam tatha. That kind of excellent prem madhuri I came to know, I could realize simply because of that reason. I was sent to Brajadham, Krishna. By the mercy is prasad. Prasad means kipa. Prasad doesn't mean only dal, chal, sabji, paramanna, not that. Prasad means kipa. Everybody thinking prasad means rice, dal, sabji, chana rasa, everything. Not that. Prasad means kipa. So now I know the kripa of Bhagavan. So I understand a little bit, I feel about prem or tat premo bhajano jan, meaning this kind of pot, patra, what kind of excellent pot. Because in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written that by watching Krishna, Brajagopikas, they are growing prema. And by watching Brajagopikas, Krishna growing more prema. When Krishna developing more prema, more and more prema, Brajagopikas showing more and more prema. This way competition going on. This way total competition, non-stop competition. Non-stop competition, unending competition. Non-stop and unending competition going on. So you can realize, it is not question of lecture, it is a question of feeling, So, this kind of prema, impossible. And only Brajadam is the only place where this kind of exclusive prema available, nowhere else in the infinity Brahmanda. In infinity Brahmanda, nowhere available. I was just, lucky to have the darshan of those Brajavasis, Brajagopikas. Bhagavan surely going to express full kripa, anukampa. It is actual kripa. Now, taddarshanen naibo gato oti dhanyatam. Taddarshanen naibo gato oti dhanyatam. Tarhi eva samyak prabhuna anukampitam. Tasyo prasadati shayaspadam tatha matya swam anando bharapluto abhavam. Now I discover you because you have taken responsibility. You are going to carry out the order of Bhagavan to distribute prema, bhakti among every. So I know you are the topmost Kipapatra of Bhagavan. You are the topmost Kipapatra of Bhagavan, I am sure. Because you are doing seva. You are doing seva, actual seva. You are glorifying me. There is some secret reason behind it. If you are not coming here, not going to glorifying me this way, how I could get chance to speak about Brajavasis? I know you know everything. I know you know everything. But still, it is one kind of kripa. To get to bestow kripa on me, you coming, so I have the chance to glorify about those Brajagopikas. So now I have the chance to glorify all. Bande Nanda Brajo, Srinam. This sloka, Padorenu aviknasa Yasam HariKatha Gitam Punati Bhavanatrayam. Bande Nando Brajastrinam Padorenu aviknasa Yasam HariKatha Gitam Punati Bhavanatrayam. Yasam HariKatha Gitam Punati Bhavanatrayam. After that, Uddhavji Maharaj speaking. Uddhavji Maharaj speaking. Perhaps you know, everybody know. While I was coming back from Brajadham, I went there as a messenger. Anyway, I stayed there for some time. When I was coming back from Brajadham, hey Gurudev, hey Naradji, you can remember what was my prayer? Everybody knows. Everybody. What was my prayer? You can remember. I was in the ocean of transcendental bliss of enjoyment. When I was in Vrindavan, then I got the chance to have a deep take bath in the ocean of Ananda Sagar, transcendental bliss. And that time repeatedly I was singing one song. You can remember, perhaps you know what is my desire, what was my acharan, what was my behavior for those honorable gopikas, extremely honorable. Those gopikas, they are honorable. Krishna also going to give the honor. Krishna going to expect one dust particle from their lotus feet. So who am I? Who am I? I have nothing to speak more because you are Guru, you know everything. I have nothing to speak more because you are knowing everything. After going to Brajadham, I have had the chance to take bath in the ocean of transcendental bliss. And after gathering that kind of experience, my false ego all converted into dust particle. All my And only one kind of desire I was expressing. And what kind of acharan I learned from them. I learned from them what kind of acharan, what kind of, abhilas, desire developed. I developed inside my heart. Hey Naradji, you know everything. What was my prayer? While coming back from Brajodham, what was my prayer? I think you know. I think you know. Everybody knows. Nobody can. What is that? Asa moho charana renu jusha mohamsam Vrindavane kimapi gulmalatao shadinam jadustajya sajjanamajya patancha hitva bheju mukunda padabim shutibim bimigram asa moho charana renu jusha mohamsam Vrindavane kimapi gulmalatao shadinam jadustajya sajjanamajya patancha hitva bheju mukunda padabim shutibhim bimikam. That was my prayer. Oh Gurudev, I pay dandavat pranam to you repeatedly. I pay dandavat pranam to you, you know everything. What was my prayer? Still you like to arrange such a situation in which I am bound to speak out. But this situation is not appropriate situation. Because if I speak about Radharani, all Gopikas, they are, Rukmini, Saptabhama, they are all present. They can feel jealousy. This is not the appropriate place. So I cannot. Please, you try to realize what I mean to say, and please, try to check yourself. Please, I pay dandavat pranam to you. You know my prayer. I was repeatedly singing the song while coming back. I was repeatedly singing this song. While coming back from Brajodham, I was repeatedly singing only. Asa maho charan renu jusha mahosham Vrindavane kimapi gulmalatau shadinam jadustajya sajjanamadya patancha hitva bheju mukunda padabim shutibhim bhimigram. I wanted to get one dust particle from the lotus feet of Gopikas with this desire, with this desire, which is impossible to get. Kesha Seishadi Agamya, this kind of lawful behavior, dust particle is impossible. I was expecting that kind of audacity. It is one kind of audacity. How I can expect? Who am I? Dust particle from the lotus feet of Radharani and Gopikas? Who am I? That much audacity I have? Okay, out of humbleness is speaking, okay. But point is that, a very important point, Uddhavji Maharaj wanted to take birth in the form of trees and keepers, small trees and keepers. Uddhavji Maharaj not expressing any audacity. Uddhavji Maharaj thinking himself, I am humble, I am nothing, I cannot expect, I have no right to demand for one dust particle from the Lord. So, Uddhavji Maharaj, out of his humble attitude, wanted to take birth as a, very humble. Trees and keepers, so that automatically when Brajagopikas going here and there, somehow, someday, I can get dust particle. Directly I cannot demand because I am unfit, I am unqualified, I am not qualified. How I can demand is impossible. Which is a rare treasure for Krishna himself. Sharagarala Mandalam, Mamasirasi Mandalam, Dehipada Pallava Mudarum. In Gita Govinda, we know. Bhagavan Sri Krishna praying unto the lotus feet of Radharani. Anyhow, to quench my burning heart, please, to quench my burning heart, you give a lotus feet on my head. Sharagarala Mandalam, Mamasirasi Mandalam, Dehipada Pallava Mudarum. You keep a lotus feet on my head. That is my only prayer. I have no. Please be satisfied. It is your own highness. Krishna speaking, I have nothing to satisfy you. You get satisfied by your own highness. And please, bestow kripa on me. Up to this point, I like to stop today. Time cannot permit. So, we like to remember the sloka we started with. Navai jano yatu kathanchana brajet mukundo sevanya badanga sangsrutim smaran mukundangri upaguhanam punar bihatum ichet na rasagraha janaha. The meaning is that those who are enjoying the rasa of Krishna Charan, they never like to jump into the ocean of Maya. Navai jano yatu kathanchana brajet mukundo sevanya badangra sangsrutim smaran mukundangri upoguhanam punar bihatum ichet na rasagraha janaha. Vancha kalpatarvasya kripa sindhu bhavacha patitanang pavana vaishnavabhyo namo.